Tonight, the world of global travel is shifting, and fast. If you're an American, your passport just lost a bit of its power. Borders that once welcomed you are now asking for more. 10 countries that used to allow U.S. visitors in without a visa are changing the rules. From Europe to South America to Asia, new restrictions are rolling out. And for travelers, that means potential delays, added costs, and major stress. So, what's changed? Why now? And which destinations are tightening their entry rules for Americans? For years, the U.S. passport was one of the most powerful travel documents in the world. It gave you visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 180 countries. Whether it was a beach trip, a business meeting, or a family reunion, travel was relatively simple. But that era of freedom is fading. Now, more countries are updating their policies, and American travelers are finding that smooth, spontaneous travel is no longer guaranteed. One big reason? Reciprocity. Many countries have long watched their citizens face complicated forms, background checks, high fees, and interviews just to visit the United States. Now, they're saying, well, if we have to do it, so do you. And that's changing the game for Americans abroad. Let's break down 10 key countries where the rules are already different and what you need to know. Brazil. Starting April 2025, Americans will need an e-visa before flying in. The reason? The U.S. doesn't offer Brazilian travelers the same treatment. That means more paperwork and longer planning times. Turkey. No more visas on arrival. Americans now have to apply online before they go. It's around $50 and pretty quick, but if you forget, you're not getting on that flight. India. An online visa is now required. In some cases, biometric data too. It's partly for security, partly in response to U.S. visa rules. Processing can take up to 2 weeks. Russia. A full tourist visa is mandatory. You'll also need an invitation letter, and it can cost over $160. U.S.-Russia tensions are making approvals slower. China. Visas are back after the pandemic. You'll need to go through a consulate, show your travel itinerary, and prepare for delays. Some travelers report more intense scrutiny. Bolivia. Americans now need a visa either before travel or on arrival, but it's no longer free. It's around $160, and applying in advance is strongly advised. Ghana. A visa is now required, plus proof of yellow fever vaccination and a letter of invitation. Processing times vary. This is not a last-minute trip anymore. Nigeria. The process now includes biometric data and interviews. It can take weeks, and any mistakes in paperwork can result in denial or deportation. Venezuela. U.S. Travelers must have a visa, and there's no American embassy there to help. If you're not fully prepared, you could be in trouble. European Union. Coming in 2025, U.S. citizens will need an ETIAS authorization to visit over 30 countries, including France, Germany, and Greece. It's like the U.S. ESTA, an online form, a small fee, and pre-approval. Bottom line, travel is no longer automatic. You need to research, apply, and plan ahead. Miss one step and your vacation, or your business trip, could be ruined. The world is still open, but not wide open. This isn't about punishing Americans. It's about countries leveling the playing field. If your country asks something from our citizens, we'll ask the same from yours. So, what can you do? Always check official government travel sites. Don't rely on shady third-party visa sites. Build in extra time before your trip. And remember, services like Global Entry help with getting back into the U.S., but they don't replace visas abroad. Stay smart, stay informed, and stay ready.